Good evening. Welcome to High Performance Live with me, Kayode Kolade. It's great to be here. This is High Performance Live, where we talk about the tools, tips, skills, strategies, principles, and practices to help you and I be those high performers that God has created us to be. My name is Kayode Kolade, and welcome to High Performance Live. Welcome to my channel. It's great to have you here. If this is your first time being on my live, I just want to say a very, very big welcome. It's great to have you here. It's not by accident that you're coming across this live session right now. And I just want to say a very big welcome to you. Make sure that you stay on this live session because I promise it's going to be worth your while. Everything about being that high performer that God has created you to be is what this live session is all about. It's what my channel is all about. And I want to say a very big welcome to you. It's great to have you here. If this is not your first time, I want to say welcome back, dear alumni, dear high performer. It's great to have you here on High Performance Live every Friday like this between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. West African time. I always go live right here where we are talking about everything high performance. Talking about the books that we are reading, talking about those podcasts we are listening to, talking about the lessons that we are learning, talking about what we are grateful for, talking about the goals that we are trying to achieve, us going all along on this journey to becoming the best version of ourselves. That's what we're always talking about. And I'm so excited to be here. Not only is it another Friday, but it's the first Friday in this brand new month, the month of August. And I just want to say congratulations to you and me for making it into the new month. Welcome to the month of August. Congratulations to you. Happy, 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 happy new month to you. My prayer is that this month will be a blessed month for you and for me. Will be a blessed month. Will be a great month. Great month. Sorry. Will be a great month. Will be a powerful month. Whatever goal that you are trying to achieve in this month of August, I pray for grace for you. I pray for speed. I pray for uncommon strength. I pray for uncommon wisdom for you. I pray that you will receive direction in this month, that you will know what to do. You will know the steps to take. You will know the people to reach out to. You will know where to go. And that's what it is. Oh, yes, Casey's father, I can see you there. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you, Casey's father. I am fine. How are you doing, Casey's father? I hope you're okay too. Welcome, welcome. It's great to have you here. So that's just what it is, right? This is the home of high performers like Casey's father right here. And like you watching right now, this is the home of high performers like you. And so you're watching this, just want to say a very, very big welcome to you and well done. And thank you for joining. Yes, yes, yes. I'm fine too, Casey's father. My weekend is going well. Weekend has just started. Yes, okay. The last time that we spoke, my weekend was great. Just rounding up the month of July and coming into the month of August. And I hope you had a good weekend too, as well, Casey's father. And I hope your week was well. This is the end of another week, going into another weekend and starting a new month. Just want to say again, congratulations to all of us for making it through into this new month, the month of August. And I know that there are great things in store for us. Blessed month, this month of August is going to be for all of us, right? So big, big congratulations to you. Well done, well done, well done, well done. So every time the way I usually kick off every month is I usually have a special monthly breakthrough session. The first day of every month. That's the way I always want us to kick up the month. Yes, you can say that again, Casey's father. It looked like um, it was yesterday we started the year 2024, right? And we're already into the eighth month, as in it's moving so fast. Hi, Akshay. It's great to have you here. Welcome and thank you for joining. So that's just what it is. Just like that, it's already the eighth month of the year. It's wild. It's wild, and that's why as high performers, we just come back to that place where we say to ourselves, we need to make sure that we are making the most of the time, we are making the most of the day, we are making the most of the hours that we have um, at our disposal. It's very important. I think it's the wise King Solomon that says, make the most of your time, make the most of your youth. You are not going to be young forever. I think we need to remind ourselves that, hey, actually, yeah, awesome. Actually, all the way from India, it's great to have you here. Awesome. Thank you for joining. This you're coming on this live session. Just like I said, it's not by accident that you are seeing this face right now. So please do well. Just let me know where you're watching from. Just drop a comment. Don't be a stranger. Drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from. Just like I said, this is High Performance Live, where we talk about all things high performance, becoming those high performers that God has created us to be. Okay. Kid's father said, you looked at her today. I don't look that much energetic. Yes. I'm fine, Casey's father. I know I had a long day yesterday, just like I said, because of the breakthrough session that we had. Um, First day of the month for all high performers. This one is exclusive. I always send out the invitation. And unlike the live session that I just come on here on YouTube, for that one, you have to register. It's free, but you have to register. And I'm sure probably maybe you didn't see it, maybe you didn't see the link. Maybe that's why you weren't there, Casey's father. But I usually put it out there. And so we had a great time. Yes, it was awesome. Just great time sharing and talking together. So, but I'm awesome. Yes, if I'm not looking energetic, I'm saying to myself, get more energy right now and be more energetic, because that's just what it is. It's all about the mind. One thing about high performance is that we realize that energy does not fall upon us. You bring the energy, right? So thank you so much for sharing that, Casey's father. So I'm telling myself right now to bring the energy into this session. And that's just what it is. Let's make it happen, because we are here for a reason. We are here for a purpose. We are making the most of our time together. We are making the most of this session together. So there is no time to be casual. There is no time to be dilly-dallying. Let's bring the energy, right? And so you are here to bring in the energy, drop a comment there. Let's make this time, let's make the most of this time together. It's just so important, just like Casey's father there shared. Time is moving fast. You are not going to have all the time. You are not going to have, it's not for you, it's for all of us, so it's very important, right, Casey's father? I honestly respect that. Because that's just what it is, that we have to make the most of the time. This time that we're spending together is precious. You could have been anywhere else, Casey's father, but you chose to be here right now, right? And just like and for you two watching this right now, you could have been any other place, but you chose to be here. You chose to come on it, stay here. And so that's just what it is, that if this is the time that we have, let's make the most of it, right? And that's very, very related to what I said I was going to talk about today, which is how to become the best at what you do. The people who are the best at what they do, they are not casual, right? They bring their full presence, they bring their full intention into anything that they do. And for me, it's just so powerful, that for you to start off that way, that with everything that you said, Casey's father, is because it's so powerful. They make the most of their time, make the most of any opportunity, because they know that there is not going to be that perfect time. There's not going to be that perfect day where, oh, you say, okay, today, you know what, I'm going to be fun, I'm going to make it energetic. There's not going to be that perfect day where you are going to be happy, where you are going to feel fulfilled and feel satisfied about life. If you don't feel happy and satisfied about life right now, there is not going to be that perfect day where, oh, you are just going to feel, oh, because of everything that you have achieved, so you feel happy and you feel satisfied. That's just what it is. It's about seizing the moment, seizing the day, and making that choice to say, hey, today is a gift. Today is a gift from God to me. I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to choose to be happy today. I'm going to choose to be my best today. I'm going to choose to bring my full presence to what I'm doing today. Oh yes, okay, awesome, awesome, Casey's father. From Monday, oh nice. I wish you all the very best in your exams, Casey's father. So your exams is going to be from Monday all the way till when? Let me know. Is it going to be for a week, 2 weeks? Just wishing you all the very best. Wishing you uncommon success in your exams. I know that you are a very diligent person. I know that you are very studious, and so I wish you definitely all the very best. Wish you uncommon success. I know that we'll have a lot to celebrate by the time the results for your exams definitely come out. So that's awesome. That's awesome, Kids Father. This is me cheering you on during your exams. Just always remember as you are going in for all each and every one of those papers that the high performance community here is cheering you on, wishing you all the very best. All of us here are sending all our love to you and wishing you all the best, wishing you common success in your exams. Okay, awesome. It's going to be for a week. Okay, awesome, awesome. That's beautiful. And so that's just what it is that we make the best of everything. Make the best of your day. Make the best of your time with your family. Make the best of your studies. Make the best of your exams. Give it your full attention, give it your full presence. Don't be casual. That's just all it's all about. Make the most of it because you are not going to have this time again. You are not going to have that moment again. So make the most of it. Give it your best. Give it your full presence. Give it your full energy. That's just what it's about. That's how we become the best at what we do, and it's so powerful that we are starting off this session um, on this note. Another thing that I said I was going to mention, which is very important, because that's what we talked about yesterday during the breakthrough session, first day of the month. That was all we talked about. How do you become the best at what you do? Whether you are a student, whether you are a career person, you have your own business, or maybe it's in your finances, or maybe it's in your relationship. You want to become a better partner to you want to become a better partner to your partner in your become a better partner in your relationship, and whatever it is. Yes, yes, yes. Don't worry, the next one, first day in September is coming, so you definitely have an opportunity to be there for that one. And so that's basically what we talked about, right? And one thing that I said that is that number one step towards becoming the best at what you do is that first of all, you must know what becoming the best looks like to you. You must know, and I'll say that again, you must know what becoming the best looks like to you. So as a student, you want to become the best at in your studies, you must know what becoming the best looks like to you. In your career, you must know what the best looks like to you. If it's your business, if it's your finances, in your relationship, you must know. I can't know for you. Nobody else can know for you. Your parents can't know. Your best friend doesn't know, can't know what becoming the best looks like for you. You have to decide, what does becoming the best look like for me? Right there behind me is my vision board, and there is the picture of somebody that I respect so much, and his name is Ramit Sethi. He's a money coach, money advisor, and has a show on Netflix about finances. And one thing that that he always says is that for him, he knew what becoming the best looked like for him. Number one, he wanted to be a New York Times best-selling author. Number two, he wanted to have an online business in millions of dollars. Number three, he wanted to have a show on Netflix. Number four, he wanted to be in the best shape of his life physically. And then finally, he wanted to have time for his family. Those five things were the five major cardinal points that he wanted to define him becoming the best version of himself. Absolutely, Casey's father. That's why we're all here in this session, because we are all successful people, right? Yeah, we are all successful people on the journey to becoming the best version of ourselves. So the fact that you are here, Casey's father, means that you're on the right track. You are a successful person already. And what you are simply doing is that you are growing from one level to another. So that's just what it is, right? And so for me, that's just what it is that, I look at people like him, they know, they have that picture of what it means to be the best at what they do. So you too, you need to have that picture. You need to have that picture strong in your mind. Another person that I think about is Arnold. Arnold had that very clear picture. The reason why somebody like Arnold is very successful and very well celebrated today is because for a very long time he had that clear picture of what it meant to become the best at what he does. Number one, he knew he wanted to become the bodybuilding champion of the world. He wanted to be a movie star. And then at another time, he wanted to play a significant role in politics, and he became the governor of California. And right now, in his 70s/80s, he wants to be that person who is significantly improving people's lives. So you find him going all about, giving a lot of motivational talks, giving a lot of inspirational talks, inspiring young people, going into gyms, encouraging young upcoming bodybuilders, teaching them the mindsets, principles and practices to help them become successful, not just in bodybuilding, but in life. And so, it's so powerful that he has that picture of what it means to become the best at what he does. And so that's why it's very important that you need to also have that picture. If I say I want to become the best at what I do, what does that look like to me? What is that picture that I have in my mind? And so it's just so important. And the way that you get that picture is that you need to take out time to think. You need to take out time to think. It's so important in this our very ever busy world that is filled with so much activity, filled with so many things. If we are not working in our spare time, we are on our phones, checking out Instagram, checking out Facebook, checking out YouTube. I'm glad that you're here on this live session. I'm not complaining, but what is so important is that we don't create time to think. It's one thing that is so important. Yes, absolutely, Casey's father. We don't create time to think. Instead, we suffocate our lives with activity. If we're not sleeping, we're eating. If we're not eating, we're working. If we're not working, we're browsing. And at the end of the day, we don't create time to think. Look at the people who are the best at what they do. They create time to think. Look at people, somebody like Albert Einstein. Most of the time, what he was simply doing, he was just thinking. And what he did is, at the end of the day, is that he changed the way that we viewed life. Look at somebody like Elon Musk. Hate him or love him, but the reason why somebody like him can come up with many significant solutions in our world today is because he takes time to think. Bill Gates, there was a popular story of Bill Gates as a young boy when his mom was calling him and say, "Hey, Bill, what are you doing? Won't you come and eat?" And he was like, "Look, mom, leave me alone. I'm thinking." The reason why many of these people are the best at what they do is because they create time to think. Thinking is becoming an endangered species in our time. It's becoming an endangered species in our generation because we are so full of activity. The truth about it is that even when you are reading, when you are studying, it doesn't mean that you are thinking. Yes, it's important to read to help you to be able to think better, but reading is different from thinking. And so it's about that thing, that do you create that time to think? Even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes in a day, that you just stay alone, you withdraw to yourself and you spend that time just thinking, trying to, because it's so important that if you are going to that's what I'm saying, you need to know what that picture looks like for you. So thinking is basically in my own book. It talks. So thinking is basically in my own. Is it OCM book or own book? It talks about planning. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. In the process of thinking, that's what you are doing. You are coming up with a plan. And what is a plan, right? Casey's father. I love that you brought that up. What is a plan? A plan is simply a design. So when you say this, there is a building plan, for instance, like in architectural terminology, when they say this is the building plan for a house, what it simply means is that that's the design for the house. That's the picture. That's what the house is going to look like. And so it's so powerful that you mentioned that, because that's just what it is. That how do you become the best at what you do when you don't have a plan? And how will you have a plan if you don't take the time to think? And so that's just what it is. So powerful. Thank you so much for sharing that, Casey's father. That you need to have that time to think and to be able to come up with a plan, to come up with that blueprint of what you want your life to look like. Because nobody is going to do it for you. That is, thinking like eating is a responsibility that you can't pass on to anybody else, right? Nobody can eat for you, nobody can eat for me. It's the same way that nobody can think for me or think for you. We have to create that time to deliberately think for ourselves. And the beautiful thing about it is that, just like you mentioned, Casey's father, it's in the process of sitting down, settling down to think, that we come up with a plan, we come up with that blueprint for our lives, and to say, okay, this is where I see myself going. This is what I see myself becoming, the how to become the best at what I do, and these are the steps I'm going to take. And so, yes, you ask, how can I make my plans come true? The very first thing is that you have a plan, and then you are taking a daily steps towards that plan. That's how the plan comes true. That's how that plan comes through. When you have the plan, make sure that every single day, no matter how small, you are moving in the direction of that plan. And so that's just what it is. But how can you move in the direction of a plan that you don't even know exists, right? So it's important to have that plan first. And then what daily step are you taking in the direction of that plan? The I think it's the wise King Solomon that talks about the fact that the road to life is a disciplined life. So, many times we're so focused on, okay, I want to be successful, I want my dreams to happen and all that. But here, the wise King Solomon is saying that, forget about trying to make your dreams come true, focus on being disciplined. Focus on being disciplined. So, one very important key, if you are going to make your plans come true, you are going to make your dreams come true, is to ask yourself the question, am I being disciplined? Am I being disciplined to take daily steps in the direction of that dream? And so that's just what it is. Don't be bothered so much, because when you see that big dream, it's going to look overwhelming, right? When you see that big picture of who you want to become, just like Arnold had the big dream of becoming the bodybuilding champion of the world. Now, if he had just stayed focused on that dream, he would have been overwhelmed and he would have not taken any step. But instead, he came back after seeing that dream. He now said, okay, fine, this is the dream that the picture that I have of myself. What am I going to start doing today to help me achieve, to move closer to that dream, move closer to that goal that I see? And so he started being disciplined in the present, disciplined to work out every day, disciplined to spend. I think, if you've not read his book, Total Recall, his autobiography, I think you need to read. It's a very powerful book. He talks about how he was spending 12 hours. Is it 12 or 16 hours? I can't remember. But I think like 12 hours, 5 days a week or 6 days in the week in the gym, because of his picture, because of that picture and his plan to become the bodybuilding champion of the world. And when every other person will be wondering, why are you spending so much time? Why? And they'll be concerned about him. And he will tell them, look, it's because you don't see what I see. If you see, for me, I'm excited coming into the gym every day, putting in the reps, because one thing I understand is that each rep that I put in the gym is moving me closer to my dream. So he was conscious of it. He said, each rep I put in the gym is moving me closer to that picture that I have. And so, for me, that's just what it is, Casey's father. That what are the reps? I think let's put it like that. What are the reps that you are putting in? Reps standing for repetition, right? What are the reps that you are putting in every day? You are putting in on a daily basis, moving you closer to that picture that you see of yourself, moving you closer to that dream that you have of yourself. You need to put in the reps. It's about the reps, and that reps takes discipline. Takes discipline, takes consistency. Consistency can only happen through discipline. And so, for me, that's just what it is. I promised I was going to keep this very short and sharp. And just like that, yeah, every time I'm here, I always have a wonderful time, especially with the questions and the conversation that you always bring up, Casey's father. I salute you. I respect you. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Well done for putting in the work. every single day to move you closer to every day working on yourself to become the better version of yourself. Trust me, anytime I think about you, I also make sure that I also tell myself I also need to continue to keep myself accountable to make sure that I'm putting in the work, because and that's the essence of this forum, this community, for us to keep holding ourselves accountable, that we are going somewhere, right? That we are going somewhere. The future is open, the future is bright, the future is open and free. No matter what you may be going through right now, tomorrow can be radically different. But the only way it can be radically different is by having that intention that we put in into today, right? And so for me, that's just what it is. You're welcome, Casey's father. It's my absolute pleasure. Trust me, it's always my pleasure to answer your questions and to always have this conversation with you. Thank you too for putting in the work and for always showing up. um, yeah. So yes, let me let you go. I know that you're going to be doing a lot of studying over this weekend, preparing for your exams on Monday. So I wish you all the best again, Casey's father, as you study, prepare going for the exams. I wish you all the very best. Enjoy your weekend. And every other person here, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for being here on High Performance Live with me. Wish you all the very best as we go into the weekend. The new month has started. Make sure that you stay alive, you stay focused as we work towards our goals for this month. Look out for the long form video that I'll be putting out on Sunday. It's going to be about why we procrastinate, 5 reasons why we procrastinate, and what you can do about it. You need to watch that video when it comes out. And then please do me a favor, as always, like the video and share the video with somebody. I know that it will definitely make their week, and I will be grateful to you for doing that. Also on Sunday, look out for details, because yesterday, yes, no, don't worry about that, Cases father. I know you'll be trying to prepare for your exams, so please just give your exams your full focus and full attention, and then go out and crush it. Definitely, when you're done with your exams, the video will still be there, so you can watch it then. Also, yesterday I opened up my mental mastery coaching program, where yesterday we talked about how to become the best at what you do, specifically how to play the mental game that helps you become the best. That's what I talked about yesterday. So I opened up my mental mastery coaching program. Look out for details also about that. That will be coming out on Sunday, so that you can take advantage of it and be part of that program. So that's what it is. Thank you again for being here. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your time with your family. Wish you all the very best as we go into the new week. Do take care. Your greatness is very sure.